Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So today is July 29th. We're coming at the end of July. We are at the end of July. It's about 9:26 a.m. Eastern here in US. Want to bring you an update for Cardano, especially talk about the longer term view on Cardano. So we will, in this video, usually what we do is we cover the daily charts. In this video we will cover the weekly charts, which is a more for the longer term view. Okay, if you are trying to have a longer term prospect, if you're trying to hold it to something like trying to have a 6 months or maybe 8 months view for a coin, then this is the chart and the video that you want to watch. Okay, alright, so let's cover Cardano. Let's do a recap, and then we'll come back to Cardano, how it might look going into month of August and September. So Cardano, this is, by the way, this data is coming from Binance. The calculation to USD is done through TradingView. Okay, so initially back in early 2018, late 2017, we had a massive spike in a lot of the altcoins. If you guys have been following crypto market for a year, you remember that we had a massive spike back in, it feels like yesterday, but it's been more than 6 months now. So so yeah, we had a massive spike in Cardano. We went all the way up to around 140 mark, and after that the volume, if you see, this volume started diminishing, and then we had a sell-off with the overall market. Okay, we were in the steady down channel where we had a massive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So out of 11 weeks, we had 9 weeks where we had a negative candles. So if you see only 2 candles which were doji, so that was a very good buying opportunity around that time. And I made a video where I was keep on saying that the risk to reward back even around that that time frame, that March time frame, was looking very good, because we were in a very strong down channel, but it was gonna come to an end because it's hard to keep on selling, and the selling pressure was going to dry up. Okay, since then we made a nice U-turn, and then recently we came all the way up to 43 cents, which was a previous resistance as well back in February time. Okay, we couldn't quite get over that, obviously. Sold off with the market. We were again in the down channel. Now finally what we are seeing is this kind of similar pattern that we saw in late March and early April, where we try to make this the bottom, the lower base, and we are in the similar fashion right now, currently at the end of July. Okay, so what we are seeing here is a wedge formation again, where we are coming at the apex of the wedge, and it's gonna be fairly soon, perhaps early into the next week or mid next week, we'll see a decisive break in Cardano. All right, and obviously the trend of this reversal will be very significant on how it will be trading into the later months, into October, November, December. Usually, those months are pretty good for cryptocurrency if you go back to the previous year's data. And if you see those previous year data, usually the second half of the year have been really strong for a lot of the crypto coins. And I won't be surprised if we have the similar fashion and similar trading that happens in the later months, in the month of August, September, October, November, December. That's typically been the trend. Second point I want to mention, that again, the risk to reward for Cardano and a lot of the good altcoins is very good at this junction. I think, for especially if you are longer term investor, I think this is a good buying opportunity. Now, when I say it's a good buying opportunity, it doesn't mean that you just, sell your house and throw all the money in the cryptocurrency. I mean, you only want to invest with the money that you can afford losing. Okay, no one have the crystal ball. I wish I have the crystal ball. All right, no one have the crystal ball, but you trade on the probabilities. The probabilities, the risk to reward right now at this price point is looking good. All right, that doesn't mean that we cannot have a pullback. Okay, we can go up to 13 cents mark. Market will do what it wants to do. I want to keep on saying those things because it's you or you myself, no one can control the market. That's the reality. So let's not try to predict on in the fashion where we want to see what kind of outcome we want to see. But what we want to trade on probabilities where we know that, okay, risk to reward is good, it makes sense, that it's on the support level, and the upside potential is higher than the downside risk. Okay, that's the main thing that you want to see. Okay, you protect your downside and the upside will take care of it on its own. So if you are adding a position or if you're starting a position, make sure you are not going all in. You're going maybe with the 60% of the position, and you have another 40% to put into Cardano in case that if it comes to 13 cents. Okay, we are sitting on the support right now. So next week gonna be very critical. I want to see how the next week trading is happening. Usually the month of August is really good for crypto trading. So let's see how the next week will pan out. You will have some indication later in the day when the Asian market opens up, where in the evening time, and you'll see some volume that will come into the market from the Asian market. So you will see that trend, and that will also give you some clue that how it might react going into Monday, Tuesday, early in the week. Okay, so as far as the target goes for the long term for Cardano, the intermediate I think is going to be around 22 cents. 22 cents will be a resistance point for Cardano. We will see some pullback at 22 cents, and if we can get clear past that 22 cents, then we can easily go up to around 30 cents. Around 28-30 cents would be a next level of target for Cardano. Other thing I want to Cardano is like a lot of other altcoins like Tron. Once it starts moving, you will see a lot of momentum in this coin. So a lot of time what it does is it go past that resistance points and then pull back. So this is one of the coin, once this gets going, you will see a lot of momentum in it. Okay, let's look at the broader, if you really want to look at Cardano from the broader perspective, if we can get over the 43 cents for Cardano in short term. So in the short term, when I say short term, I'm talking about I shouldn't really call it short term because it's a 6 months period that I'm talking about. If we can get over 43 cents in Cardano, it will be extremely bullish because we will be making this W pattern, which is very bullish, and if we have the volume to support that, we can easily see 90 cents dollar mark in Cardano by December. In order to do that, we need to have some decent volume, good market condition, and overall good some social media presence from the Cardano community as well. So it needs to have, it's not just dependent on one thing. It needs to have everything that works for Cardano that will create that momentum for Cardano. Okay, but again, if we can clear that 43 cents within 6 months, then we can easily go toward that $1 mark by December, January time frame. Okay, so that's my take on Cardano. The pattern is looking really nice right now. It hasn't completed. It's still in the transition. It's still in progress right now. So let's see how this next couple of weeks trading happens. How is the month of August? That will really determine if we are gonna follow through on this pattern, because until we break that 43 cents resistance, this W pattern does not, or double bottom, you can call this double bottom as well, does not mean anything. So we will have to break that 43 cents resistance. Okay, so that's Cardano, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends and family about it. Spread the word. If you think these videos are helping you with your trading, with your investing, then please give me a thumbs up. Post it in the comment. That really means a lot. I read those comments and I reply to those comments as well. So please post some comments as well. Alright, talk to you soon.